Hi Scorpios. What we're going to do here is something different. We're going to have a look at what we've learned from our parents, what we're teaching ourselves, and what we're teaching our children. Use 3 cards and then a healing card at the end with that as well. So what do Scorpios need to know from learning from parents, subconsciously or consciously, what you're teaching yourself and what you're teaching your children or those around. So these are the animal cards and the Rider-Waite. Scorpios learning from parents, teaching themselves and what they're teaching their children. Scorpios. Okay. So first of all, we have the owl. So listening to the messages from the angels, you may have found that your parents could have been religious, could have been tapping into their higher selves, but equally seeing what's hidden. They may have been quite closed off, very silent in their approach. For some of you, they might not have even been around, but it's in the silence that you've learnt valuable lessons. So this means that resting your mind, maybe you've been very thought in your mind, but they just get closed off at times. So they, as I said, they may not have been there, but they may teach you to not let the mindset bother you so much. Maybe you've wanted to talk and they haven't. So it can be interesting, can't it? So let's see the lessons that you're trying to teach yourself. The donkey. Keep your heart open no matter what. So the donkey here is learning to love when things are tough. So to teach yourself that keeping an open, accepting heart is a lot kinder than being closed off. So perhaps when your parents haven't been giving you what you need to hear, then the lesson of opening up your heart is there. There's also a lot of hope here, wishing, hoping, and really accepting yourself on a bigger level now. What you nurture yourself today is a lesson that will overspill into all areas of your life. Being honest and open with your feelings and not being closed off or hidden in the dark. So what may you be teaching children and those around of you? Spread heart healing with joy. This is the bee, the honeybee, working very, very hard. So there's a lot of information within the way they work. They work for the good of the community. So your children will know to share, to produce in a creative way, and to persevere when things are tough. So they're the lessons that they're learning from you. They're also learning to be quite secure in their environment. So this is a good time for them to really study, relax, play and create on all levels. If your children are grown up, now is an end of a cycle for them to begin another cycle. So they're learning from you to really open up their heart and really allow the wishes and dreams to come true. So maybe if grandparents haven't been around or are closed off, they can see that where they come from has been important, but working within themselves for the greater good of themselves is a lesson that they have been learning. So they're obviously going to be successful with everything that they're going to accomplish, because they've already been through one cycle, at least one cycle. So what healing aspects do we need to know today? What healing aspect do we need to know today? Just a little thing to meditate on today. Modify. Modify. So what are we modifying in today's life? Are we being more understanding and accepting of those around us? Or are we modifying our existence because we have to? So there's an aspect here where change is beginning to come into place, maybe through the children of finishing one learning cycle and going into a next one. So for some of your children might be leaving home, going to university, things like that, or going into a school environment. So for yourself, the healing aspect of modifying your feelings, your emotions, the way you think about things are all going to take place. But it's very positive. Now that's just an experiment today. I will go back to the normality tomorrow. So have a great day, Scorpio. Bye. I can never